things not going great for Bill Belichick. Dave, you're still smirking. I get it. You grade on a curve. You grade loosely.
I do.
You still got faith in Bill Belichick?
That's the joy of being a C student. Like, I understand these things. Yes, I do. Like, what are we doing here? Like, have faith in Bill Belichick to do what? Like, have faith in Bill Belichick to still have an amazing resume, to turn the season around, to keep coaching? Like, more specifically, if you don't mind, because, like, did you see the Patriots being a playoff team?
Do you
I
have
didn't.
faith in Bill Belichick to look competent with the Patriots organization?
Beating around
Better,
the bush.
Dave?
Yes, I absolutely do. And by the way, he has, like, okay, Shady, I can feel you over there.
Word.
Tom Brady left. That's all well and good. Tom Brady went to a ready-made team and won a Super Bowl. Yeah, you heard what I said. You heard what I said. He did. He went to a.
Sorry.
Where was the lie? He went to a ready-made team and won a Super Bowl. All credit to him. Bill Belichick, in the time since, has gone 7-9 with no quarterback, and then made the playoffs with a rookie quarterback. They looked awful Sunday, but, like, what has happened that my faith should be shaken?
Maybe just lost to the Miami Dolphins this year, lost to Miami Dolphins last year, lost to the Bills embarrassingly last year in the playoffs. I don't know. Maybe
Bills are the
that.
best team in the NFL.
Maybe that. Joy, you still got faith in Bill Belichick?
Bill Belichick always loses to the Dolphins in Miami.
Also that.
He did that when Brady was there. Don't roll your eyes. It's facts. It's a hard place to play in the heat.
Miami's hard to play now.
Do we want to? Can we please get the numbers of how many times?
Why do y'all not think?
Here and there to get a win.
Why do y'all not think Joy's telling the truth?
Yeah,
They go down.
I'm fantasizing.
They go down there and lose all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, all the
noticed all
time.
those losses
I
early.
can't unsee what I've watched with Bill Belichick for the last 20 years. It was the Death Star. I'm not going to forget that. They made the playoffs last year with a rookie quarterback. They also lost to Miami in week 1 of last season and still made the playoffs. They started 1-3, then were 2-4, and still made the playoffs. Bill Belichick is not incompetent. Is he as good as he was with Tom Brady? No. And I do give them a pass when the greatest player of all time leaves your organization. You get a year to readjust, to get some things together.
By the way, in the second year, they made the playoffs,
right,
like
now,
you said.
Now, after that, I want to see the direction that you go in. Do I think he looks as good as he did with Brady? No, I don't. I do not think that. But Bill Belichick was okay. Here we go. I already know what's coming, so I'm gonna just say a few things on behalf of the great Bill Belichick, who has terrorized my Steelers and has terrorized my Miami Dolphins, and I have to put some respect on his name. I think we can all agree that now, having seen what Tom Brady has done with another organization, that a much bigger slice of the success pie will be served to Tom Brady when we're finished talking about both of these men's careers. However, Brady was a 6th-round draft pick for a reason. He didn't walk into the league.
Well, I don't understand.
He didn't walk into the league.
I don't understand what's happening
what he is
over
now. He would say that. He put the time and the work in and developed. He's the greatest player to ever play the game. It's the greatest story in the history of sports if you really think about it. A 6th-round draft pick that everyone overlooked is now the greatest player to ever do it. He was a 6th-round draft pick for a reason. He developed into what he is.
And you're saying that Belichick had a lot to do with that. I'm trying to get where you're getting at with him being 6th round. Because Tom Brady's Tom Brady, right? So
I'm not saying anything negative about Tom Brady.
So
I'm saying Tom Brady developed into what he was.
All right.
So Belichick had some role to play in what he did, and he only plays one side of the ball.
Shady, let's get you in on this.
Thank you. I was waiting for you to tag me in.
Let's get you in. Do you still have faith in Bill Belichick?
I told you already, it's over for Belichick. It's over. My thing with him is this. It's easy to say how great he is. He's the greatest of all time. He cuts his best defensive players, right? Because you can do that. You got Tom Brady. It's over with, right? I've never seen the Patriots pay so many guys on defense at one time. They doing it now. The time's gone. It's over. This is the real Belichick, right? This is the real Belichick. Seriously, though. The winning percentage, right? Playing with Brady is 77%.
What's it without? What's it without?
Without Tom Brady, you won't even guess. 47%. He don't win no games without Tom Brady.
Dave, a beast?
Listen, since Tom Brady has
He
left,
got him to 11-5 without Tom Brady in 2008.
They look so regular. Seriously, though, when I watch the tape and I really watch them, they get beat up front in the running game, right? Defenders missing tackles. They look bad. On offense, they can't do nothing on offense. Every coach in the AFC for all these years when they had Tom Brady, they're saying the same thing I'm saying right now. Without Tom Brady, Belichick is a good coach. Stop with all that he's the greatest of all time. He's not. Tom Brady's the greatest of all time. He can win with the Patriots or win without the Patriots. He's already did it. Belichick cannot win without Brady. It's proof. You can see it.
Speaking of proof, big dog, I need your help for that. I was
Go
going
to
to
the-
do
go
this
to the
by myself.
board.
I was going to
Go
do it by
to the
myself.
board.
Now I need your help.
Okay,
Can you come with me?
Okay,
Are you dressed and ready?
I'm ready.
Because Shady said that
look,
without
boy,
Tom Brady,
boy.
Bill Belichick ain't really like that. Can we look at Bill Belichick's record without Tom Brady? Can we just look at it, just if y'all have it? Okay, so
is that it?
Bill Belichick is 35 and 36 without Tom Brady in New England with the Patriots. That's not good. Okay, now maybe we can just look at his lineage, right? You can tell how great somebody is by what they produce. You can tell the tree by the fruit that comes out of it. So let's look at Bill Belichick's fruit, if you will. Romeo Crennel, 32-63. Flores, losing record. Joe Judge, losing record. Mangini, losing record. Josh McDaniels, losing record. Bill O'Brien, losing record.
Keep going.
Matt Patricia, losing record. Bill
going.
O'Brien, winning record.
We almost done.
Nick Saban, losing record. Jim Schwartz, losing record. Okay. But that's history. Let's look at Bill Belichick's coaching staff. How about that? Let's see who's on the staff. Shady, shall we?
Let's check it out.
Wait a second.
The same guys as me.
Matt Patricia. Wait a second. The losing record head coach is now a senior advisor? Wait, Joe Judge, the losing record head coach, is now a quarterback coach? Wait a second. What's his last name?
I think it's his son.
What's his last name?
I think it's his son. It's a family thing.
So you're telling me that his senior advisor was a losing head coach, his quarterback coach was a losing head coach, and his kids is his coaches? Joy, Dave?
So he's a really bad teacher?
Yeah.
Is what you're saying? He's really bad at making other coaches better?
He's really
Is what
bad
you're
without
saying?
Tom Brady.
Because they're not coaching Tom.
So hold on.
I really appreciate the way you threw the best college coach of all time
Yeah.
on there like he's some kind of failure.
The
too.
NFL's different.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but I'm glad you
Best
brought
to
up
ever
Saban.
do it at the college level.
I'm actually
Doesn't
glad you
count
did
at
all
all.
that.
Okay.
I'm glad you did all that because Saban didn't have a lot of success in the NFL. I mean, you could argue that's because he didn't have a quarterback, but he didn't have a lot of success in the NFL. He's the best college football coach of
To ever walk the earth.
Okay, but
Yeah.
what Saban has done that I believe Belichick is not doing, which I do think is an indictment of Belichick, is Saban has the ability to evolve, to pivot. When things aren't going the way that he wants them to go, when the sport starts moving in a different direction, like defensively, what did he do? Pivot to offense. Now we have Alabama quarterbacks being produced. It's a whole different world. Saban is capable of doing that. John Wooden was someone that did that. Someone who has a system that isn't so white-knuckling, clenching to it that they're able to adjust and grow with the times and pivot with the sport. That is what I think Bill Belichick is struggling with. I would agree with the coaching decisions. I don't like the fact that he doesn't have an offensive coordinator. That feels like, oh, I'm the smartest guy in the room. I'm going to prove it all to you. But Bill Belichick is an all-time great defensive coach.
Sure.
And all time.
Sure.
And he has all of those rings in New England with Tom Brady.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what are we saying here? Are we saying that
We have faith in him going forward,
that
not
he's
faith
not
in
that
his
he's not
ring.
going to win
Yeah,
another Super Bowl?
that's gone.
That he's not going to win another
He's
Super
definitely
Bowl?
not doing that.
Well, my question is, I don't even know that Bill Belichick will win another playoff game, y'all.
Yeah,
Did y'all
I
not
agree.
see the coaching staff?
For you to have such a great
in the
defensive
playoffs
coach.
last year.
And got blasted.
40,
Yes,
though.
by Buffalo.
Did Buffalo beat nobody about 40 points?
Listen,
With a
listen,
rookie
listen, listen,
quarterback.
With a rookie quarterback.
Man,
Listen,
they beat them earlier in the year.
we got to define
In a
what,
snowstorm.
Hold on. We got to define what the success is moving forward. I don't think he'll win another Super Bowl,
That's
but
not
I don't
obvious.
think that makes him any less of the greatest
Will he win
football
a
coach of all
playoff
time.
game? I don't think he will
I
win
do
another
not feel
playoff
comfortable
game.
saying Bill Belichick will not win another playoff game.
think
No,
he
I
will.
don't.
Yeah, it's
I don't
over.
feel comfortable saying
It's
that.
over. It's a wrap.
I mean, when you look at just Bill Belichick and all the drama, like, we're not even talking about Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Derek Carr, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson. We're not even talking about them. We're just talking about how bad Bill Belichick is. Even if
Bad
they
Bill
were
Belichick
good.
is. So what you're saying is that any other good coach would have won all of those Super Bowls and had New England as competitive as they were.
Yes.
With Tom Brady as a
Yes.
quarterback? Yes.
But here's why.
Yes.
Here's why.
Yes.
We spent half of a previous segment
here's-
talking about Mike McCarthy and Sean Payton not being able to do that.
Here's why.
With Aaron
They don't
Rodgers
have
and
Drew
Drew
Brees.
Brees.
I'm
Brady.
glad she asked that question. Here is why. Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay with Bruce Arians, who had never gone to a Super Bowl as a head coach. He went with the Pittsburgh Steelers, Joy, you obviously know this, as a quarterback coach.
Yep.
But Bruce had never gone as a head coach. My brother played for Bruce Arians with the Arizona Cardinals. He went to the NFC Championship game once, lost to the Carolina Panthers. He went to the NFC divisional round.
Yep, with the Cardinals.
With the Cardinals.
Yeah.
But he never went as a head coach. Tom Brady comes in and is 50% in Super Bowls with Bruce Arians. Tom Brady is 33% winning Super Bowls with Bill Belichick. So I cannot say that another coach would not have won as many with Tom Brady.
I will.
When we saw
I'm going to say that confidently. I am not arguing that Tom Brady's greatness isn't much greater than Bill Belichick's, but I'm not going to disregard what Bill Belichick did. And Bill Belichick being a defensive coach in Super Bowls kept the Rams offense out of the end zone in Super Bowl 53. Okay?
13-3.
How many
Brady
points?
scored 13,
Thank you.
by the
3
way.
points. Allowed 0 points in the fourth quarter in 3 of those Super Bowl wins. Held teams under 100 yards rushing in 4 of those 6 Super Bowl wins. In 5 of the 6 Patriots, you're happy for them? Yeah, they are too, because they won those Super Bowls.
But Todd Bowles did the same thing against a better offense. The Buccaneers held the Chiefs to what? No touchdowns against a better offense.
They won 6 Super
But
Bowls.
I'm saying this, Todd Bowles did the same exact thing that you were talking about Bill Belichick doing against a greater offense than the Patriots ever saw.
But you know what's funny about this, though?
I don't get the point.
Everybody loves to talk how great he is. A lot of the players that played with Belichick or play for him, they all say, listen, without Tom Brady, we would not be where we are.
Nobody's arguing that.
Asante Samuels, right?
Nobody's arguing that.
Not one
Nobody
person
said
is saying that.
Who's an all-pro. He should be in the Hall of Fame. He had like 56 picks, something like that. No. He was saying, like, man, Belichick has to believe in all this stuff. He said, but we realized that, hold up, it's not you, brother. It's Tom Brady.
No one is arguing that,
I'm going to say this is what I'm arguing. Without him, his career don't look like that.
No one's
That's what I'm
arguing that
saying.
either.
You realize
I agree with you on all those
So we
points.
asked you guys, will he make a playoffs again, right? You guys should be saying, I don't think so.
Well, speaking of
I don't think so.
Last
made it
year,
last year.
with a mediocre team.
Speaking of all of these Super Bowl rings that Bill Belichick got, he got one of them off the back of the arm of Russell Wilson. Y'all remember Malcolm Butler.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.